A group of 5 friends, lured by tales of a haunted village, arrives at Black Hollow on a misty evening. The air feels heavy, charged with an unnatural silence. Crumbling houses with jagged, ivy-covered walls surround the dirt path leading into the heart of the village. Despite their nerves, they set up camp near a decrepit well said to hold dark secrets. A crow's shrill cry pierces the eerie quiet, vanishing into the thickening fog. As night falls, faint whispers begin to drift on the cold breeze. The whispers seem to form words, urging the group to stay away. Amanda, the skeptic, dismisses it as the wind, but the others shiver at the chilling sound. Their lantern flickers, casting distorted shadows on the broken walls. Uneasy but resolute, they decide to explore the village the next morning. A sudden thud from within the well freezes their blood. At dawn, the friends discover a peculiar house marked with strange symbols carved into the wooden door. Ethan notices fresh scratches, as though someone or something has been clawing at it. The house appears untouched by time, unlike the others. Against better judgment, they decide to enter. As they step inside, the door slams shut behind them. Inside, the air reeks of decay. The walls are lined with faded photographs of villagers, their faces scratched out. A child's rocking chair sways on its own, creaking rhythmically. On the floor lies an old diary with pages missing, but the remaining entries speak of sacrifices made to appease a shadowy entity. The group feels watched, their breaths visible in the sudden cold. The group finds a tall, antique mirror cracked down the middle. Nathan touches it, and a faint reflection shows not just their group but an additional shadowy figure behind them. The figure vanishes when he turns around, but the cold grip of fear remains. The mirror's inscription reads, "The truth lies beyond the veil." They decide to leave the house, but the front door won't budge. Searching for another exit, they find a trapdoor leading to a dark tunnel. The air grows damp, and their flashlight beam seems swallowed by the darkness. As they descend, the whispers return, louder and more menacing. A trail of footprints, not their own, appears in the dirt, leading deeper into the tunnel. Something moves ahead, too fast to be human. At the tunnel's end lies a small chamber with an ancient stone altar smeared with dried blood. The walls are covered in frenzied carvings of a demonic figure with hollow eyes. A guttural growl echoes through the chamber, shaking the ground. A necklace with a blood-red pendant rests atop the altar, glowing faintly. Against everyone's warnings, Amanda picks it up. As Amanda holds the pendant, the ground trembles, and the carvings begin to shift, their hollow eyes glowing. A shadowy mist seeps from the walls, taking on grotesque shapes. Amanda screams and drops the pendant, but it vanishes into the floor. The growl turns into a bone-chilling shriek, and the friends scramble back up the tunnel. The whispers now chant, "It has begun." Reaching the trapdoor, they find it sealed shut from above. Panic spreads as the air grows colder and the walls drip with a black, tar-like substance. Ethan tries to kick the door open, but a pair of ghostly hands grab his legs, pulling him down. The others manage to save him, but Ethan now bears a jagged claw mark across his calf. The whispers mock them, nowhere to run. Paranoia sets in as the group starts blaming each other for their predicament. Nathan accuses Amanda of unleashing the curse, while Ethan argues they should never have entered the house. Sarah, the peacemaker, tries to calm them, but senses something watching from the shadows. Their flashlight dies, plunging them into darkness. A wet, guttural laugh echoes around them. A faint, haunting lullaby begins to play, seemingly coming from everywhere at once. The melody is both beautiful and terrifying, and it paralyzes Sarah in place. The others shake her awake, but her eyes remain vacant, as though she's seen something unspeakable. A child's ghostly laughter follows, leading them back toward the altar chamber. Ethan mutters, "This is a trap." Reaching the altar, they see a vision projected on the wall. The villagers performing a ritual around the well, sacrificing one of their own. A shadowy figure emerges from the well, consuming their souls. The vision shifts to show the group, trapped and screaming. "You will feed it," a deep voice growls. Nathan collapses, trembling. The growling voice offers them a deal. One soul in exchange for freedom. The group recoils in horror, but Amanda considers it, clutching a knife she found on the altar. Ethan wrestles the knife from her, shouting that they will find another way. The voice laughs cruelly, saying, "You'll beg me before the end." They flee deeper into the tunnels, only to find themselves in an ever-changing labyrinth. Walls shift, closing pathways and opening new ones. A thick fog obscures their vision, and Sarah swears she hears her name whispered from multiple directions. A shadowy figure darts past, grazing Amanda's shoulder with icy claws. The group huddles together, desperate to escape. They encounter a robed figure blocking their path, its face obscured by a veil. It raises a skeletal hand pointing toward Amanda. "The marked one must pay," it intones. Before anyone can react, the figure vanishes, leaving behind a trail of ash. Amanda's shoulder now bears the glowing symbol from the house's door. Nathan devises a risky plan to return to the surface by retracing the villagers' steps in the vision. They need to recreate the ritual to summon the shadowy figure and confront it directly. Though terrified, they agree, collecting items from the altar chamber to mimic the ritual. Ethan warns, "This could kill us." The group lights a circle of fire around the altar and begins chanting the words from the diary. The air grows oppressive, and the shadowy mist returns, swirling faster. The entity emerges, towering and monstrous, its hollow eyes fixed on them. "You dare summon me?" it roars. The fire sputters, threatening to die out. The entity demands a sacrifice to spare the rest. Amanda steps forward, offering herself, but the others try to stop her. The entity lashes out, sending Ethan crashing against the wall. "Foolish mortals," it sneers, raising its clawed hand to strike Amanda. Nathan lunges with the knife, stabbing at the entity's core. Nathan's strike hits the glowing pendant embedded in the entity's chest, shattering it. The creature howls in agony, and the cavern begins to collapse. The friends grab Amanda and run as the entity dissolves into ash. The whispers grow deafening, screaming, "You cannot escape me." They find themselves back at the well, now glowing ominously. The village above is eerily silent, but the oppressive atmosphere remains. Ethan suggests sealing the well with the ritual items. As they work, faint hands claw at the well's edge, trying to emerge. "It's not over," Sarah whispers. The group completes the ritual and the well's glow fades. The oppressive air lifts slightly, but the village remains deathly quiet. Amanda, now scarred physically and emotionally, murmurs, "We shouldn't have come." As they leave, a single crow watches from the crumbled rooftop. Its caw sounds like laughter. The group reaches their car, but the engine refuses to start. Night falls again, and the whispers return, faint but persistent. Sarah sees movement in the forest, but no one else believes her. Finally, the car roars to life, and they speed away, leaving Black Hollow behind. Amanda clutches her glowing shoulder, wincing. On the way back to the city, they spot a lone figure on the road, its face hidden under a hood. Despite their fear, they stop to check, but the figure vanishes. Amanda begins to hear the lullaby again, though the others hear nothing. "It's not over," she says, trembling. Days later, Amanda wakes to find the glowing symbol spreading across her body. She hears the whispers constantly, now louder and more menacing. Nathan tries to comfort her, but his own reflection shows hollow eyes. "It's in us now," Amanda cries as the light bulb flickers ominously. The group is never the same. One by one, they vanish, leaving only Amanda, who is drawn back to Black Hollow. She stands by the well, hearing the whispers louder than ever. "It's where I belong," she says, as the ground cracks open beneath her. The crow caws again, its laughter echoing through the hollow. Thanks for watching, and do not forget to like, share, and subscribe our channel for more new videos.